Hello, my loves. This is me, Lenny, and we have a new pick a card reading for you. I have been going through it. I just moved. I moved places, so it's been a bit chaotic for me. But now I'm a bit settled in. Now I still don't have a lot of furniture, but we'll get through that. Um, so the topic of today's pick a card reading, which you already saw in the title, is this is just a message for you for right now, whenever you're watching this. So of course, this is timeless, and whenever you see this, whether it is close to when I am uploading this or a little further in the future, then that's when you need to hear this. So yay! The messages are good. I was gonna say initially I wanted it to be like a quick message, so like maybe just a few minutes max. And then it ended up being longer, just a little bit. It's not as long as the others, but it's certainly like a full it's a full message, not just like a quick little message. So yeah, so there. The messages were interesting and a little diverse. So let me know what you get. I hope that it helps you, regardless of what message you get. Maybe you can also, like, if you get a certain group now, and then you can watch it in the future, maybe you'll get a different group. That's a thing that can be exciting. But anyway, yeah. Before, like, you're already seeing the piles. Before I direct you to them, though, I just want to say that personal readings are available. The link is in the description, so you can check it out over there. With that being said, here are the groups. You're already looking at them. You've been looking at them since I said hello. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you can pause the video if you want to meditate on the cards, do this thing where it's like which one is gonna be my group, and then the timestamps are also in the description, so everything's there. Timestamps are in the description, and I will see you in your group or groups. You can choose more than one, by the way. So I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. Hi, group 1. So here is your reading for just a quick message. We are gonna get in on it right now. So I'm gonna start with the oracles. You chose these, so we're gonna start with them, and then let's get some tarot cards in a bit. Okay, we have You Got the Love, Hetarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay, we love that. We also we also have meditate and contemplate with the new moon in Pisces. Okay, wait, there you go. There they are. Okay, group 1. What is the quick message for you? One thing that's coming up is that you got the love. So you are very much worthy of love and care and compassion and just being taken care of. And the way that you show the universe, the divine, what it is that you know you deserve, you start acting on it. You start with yourself. You start with, how do I get to love and care for and advocate for myself? That's the first thing. That's why boundaries is there. You get to establish those boundaries with yourself first and foremost. Because it's like, how do we know how people get to take care of us? Like, how do you know how do you know your love language? Diba? Like that's the thing, right? We all have different kinds of love languages, and there are 5, right? There's a test that you can take online. And yeah, you can take the test to figure out what your love language is, but at the same time, how do you know that that really is your love language unless you put it into practice, unless you get to experience the words of affirmation, quality time. What else is that? Gift giving, acts of service. There's another one that I am very much quality time. I think, did I say all of the 5? I don't know. I easily forget what what I just said. So how do, like me, how do I know that my love language is quality time? Is it just because the test said so? Sure, but there's another way of knowing, which is to experience that for yourself, right? How do you get the love that you know you deserve? You experience it for yourself, and you start to expect that. You start to tell the divine, hey, hey, spirit, hey, universe, hey, divine God, whoever it is you want to call it, this is how I would like, this is my love language. This is how I would like to be treated. Please and thank you. And so that's what you want to contemplate, meditate on, right? How do you want to receive love? How do you want to get the love that you know you deserve? Put it into practice. Try it out for yourself. You'll never know until you try for yourself. Like, how valuable is quality time for you? How valuable is words of affirmation for you? How valuable is gift giving? The others, whatever it is. Unless you try it out for yourself, unless you put those boundaries, hey, this is what I deserve and this is what I want. Okay? Another thing is that the way another message that's coming in is that it is very important for you to establish your boundaries in terms of how you take care of yourself. So, like establishing boundaries in meditation, for example, you say you want to meditate, you say you want to connect with your inner self and know how why did I say it like that? Connect with your inner self, be more calm, be more relaxed, know when to empty your mind, blah 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 blah. But you don't set the time to do it. You don't make the time to sit and meditate. You don't take the time to take care of yourself. You don't take the time to give yourself the love that you need. You want people to respect you. You want people to uphold and abide by the boundaries that you have set in your life. First and foremost, you have to do that for yourself. If you say that you want to do this, you do this. You keep the promises for yourself. You keep your promises to yourself. That's what boundaries are essentially. Kind of. It's one part. That's one part of boundaries, is that boundaries are the promises that we make to ourselves, and then we keep it. We do our best to keep it. So whether that is you keep it for yourself, from yourself, and then you keep it for or from other people, right? So when you say, hey, I am going to do this from now on, I'm going to eat healthily from now on, whatever your definition of healthy eating is, you don't just suddenly turn around and for no reason go back to the quote-unquote unhealthy way that you've been eating that easily, just because I couldn't be bothered. I know I made a promise to myself, but I'm just breaking it right now. How would you feel if other people broke their promises to you? It hurts. Just imagine how you feel, like in your subconscious feels, or your inner child, your inner teenager, your inner young adult feels when you break your promises to yourself. Let's keep that same energy. Let's keep that same level of importance that we give to promises to ourselves with promises that others make to us. It hurts when other people break their promises to us. Let's keep that same energy. Let's keep that same energy whenever we kind of attempt to break the promises that we make to ourselves. You can imagine the person you're making a promise to is like another person, right? You're making a promise to your future self. You're making a promise to you in the future. Or you're making a promise to, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to have kids? So like, it's a promise to your kids, to your future kids. It's a promise to your future clients. It's your promise to, if it's hard for you to make, I'm only saying this because if it's hard to make promises to yourself, maybe it'll be easier if you visualize a different person that you're keep making the promise towards and keeping it for. Okay? You got the love. You deserve it. You deserve the love. I just went, yeah. So let's see what else we have for you, maybe in relation to this. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We love that. Gratitude. We have the 5 of Cups. I always say the 5 of Cups is gonna take a disappointment card. The 10 of Pentacles is here. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more, just so that it's cute. So that it's cute. Okay, that is a lot. We're not gonna get all of that. Or do you want to get the, what's that? The 8. The 8 of Swords. Okay, we'll get that since you already saw it. And then we'll get 1 more card for you, group 1. This one. We have the Sun. Woohoo! Okay. Let's see what's going on. The 10 of Pentacles immediately is like, so that's why I mentioned that. That's why I mentioned the kids and the clients, because the 10 of Pentacles is all about, first of all, it's all about material wealth. So being, having the financial and material wealth that you desire in this lifetime. The 10 is like completion. The 10 is you have it all. So it's material and financial wealth. So that means you get the money that you want. What kind of house do you want to live in? What kind of career do you want to have? So it's that, number 1. So in your lifetime, you get to achieve that. You get to, because of course. Number 2 is generational wealth. So if you want to further your bloodline, further your family line, then that means generational wealth for them as well. The wealth that you are gaining and accumulating in this lifetime, both financial and material, it gets to be passed down to your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and so on and so forth. They get to also reap the benefits of the work that you're putting in, and they get to continue your legacy, continue. So whether the legacy is about the bloodline or the family line, or it's about any material things that you do, or like a business or things like that, it gets to be continued on after you. So on that note, it's also like that work gets to be continued after you, whether or not it's about the bloodline. So if it's like a legacy work, that's also you being able to, it's like a legacy that outlives you, you know. That's like what the 10 of Pentacles is all about. So with it being here, that is available for you. Okay, that the legacy, the material wealth, the financial wealth, all of that is available to you when you choose it for you. Okay. Whew. It's available for you. Okay? Because we're going to look at these two cards now, the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It is available for you, what I talked about in the Ten of Pentacles. It is available for you when you start really truly appreciating and having gratitude for what you have and continuing to cultivate all of the good things that you have without thinking that it is like it fell short, right? Because sometimes we think about the things that are happening for us. We think about the things that are happening for us in terms of what we don't have or what we did not get to achieve in the time that we got to achieve them. Oops! That was my mic, sorry. As opposed to what we have and what we get to have. So that's something that's very important for us to like think about and contemplate on. I'm reminded of a time, this is our little secret group one. I'm reminded of a time when I was working I'm just gonna hold the mic so that there's no chance of it like falling again. Okay, I'm reminded of a time a few years ago, around I think 5 years ago. It was pre-pandemic. I changed my eating lifestyle and I set out to lose weight. So I finally wanted to. It happened and then everything came back because of mental health stuff. But anyway, and also lack of discipline. But anyway, so there was a time when I achieved a milestone in the losing weight category. I lost 10 kilograms, or around 20 pounds. Yeah. So I lost that. I lost 10 kilos of body weight. And I was really happy. I was really happy about myself. And I was happy with all of the things that I did. I think I did it in like 6 months. So it was a pretty healthy pace as well. So I was really happy about that. And then I told someone who was very close to me. I said, hey, I set out to lose weight and then I did it. I lost 10 kilograms. And you know what they said? This person said, and this person is someone whom I respect and someone whom, I'm close to. They said, the first thing that they said was, oh, 10 kilos more. Lose 10 kilos more and then you'll be good. And then, okay. And then it's okay na. And then I remember I told them, can't you just be happy for me first? before you say that. And then that's when they congratulated me. And it's like that. This is that type of energy, right? And sometimes, like in my example, other people do that to us, but then there's also times when we do that to us as well. Because I could have easily been like, okay, 10 kilos more, right? I used to be like that as well, kind of shifting the mindset. But that's the kind of energy that we want to really veer away from. That when good things happen to us and when good things happen for us, let's try to look at the good things for what they are first, which are good things. They're good things. Let's try not to look at what's lacking from the situation first. Okay? I just had to pause for a while. I just moved places. I'm in a new home. Yay! It's I'm doing like condo living for the first time. And I'm really happy. And I also don't have more than half of the furniture that I need right now. Those are two things that are existing at the same time. I'm doing this from like a small like coffee table that I bought. It's a small coffee table. But anyway, that's my point. My point is I could easily look at this as, yeah, I moved, but I don't have any furniture. Instead, I'm choosing to look at it from a point of view of I'm here and I'm living what I've always dreamed about. I've always dreamed about this. And now I'm living it. And I get to have so much fun. I get to be creative like this in the way that I do these readings. And I'll get the furniture soon enough. I'll get all of it soon enough. When we start looking at the good things for what they are, just good things. Let's look at it from a perspective of these are good things that are happening for us. These are the good things that I have right now. Without following it up with, but this is what I still lack. Oh, I already have this, but I still don't have this. That kind of energy is what's ingratitude, is that the word? Because it's like when you give someone a gift, do you want to give someone a gift, and it's like it's something that you really work hard on and to prepare for them. Like you got them a bag, you saved up a lot of money, you got them a pretty good quality leather bag that's locally made, and then your friend opens it up and then they say, thank you so much, I love the bag, but it's not designer. I mean, I would feel so pissed off if I did that, if I like set aside a huge chunk of money for like a genuine leather bag for a friend of mine, and then the first thing they say is, oh, it's not designer. I would be so quick to snatch that bag back and be like, okay, you don't like it, it's not designer, I guess I'll just have it because you don't appreciate it. Can you imagine if your friend said that to your face? Or like if you like made something by hand, like you made a piece of art by hand, and then they were like, oh, thank you for the gift, but it looks like a 3-year-old made it. But it looks so messy. But it doesn't really look pretty now, does it? Or, oh, maybe you could have, put some more red into it or whatever. I mean, I would be so quick to snatch that gift back. You don't appreciate it, so I'm not gonna, like, why would I let you have it? Why would I let you have this piece of me that I willingly gave to you because I love you, and then the first thing you say is something that is not pretty, something that is like not good. Okay. I said quick message. It's now been what? It's 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, that's like the thing. These are not quick messages after all. I'm gonna change the to like just messages. Okay, so I'm gonna go to these 2 cards now. So just in line with that, we want to start looking at life as something that is expansive, like this, like the sun. It's like expanding. The light from the sun is always expanding. It always illuminates. It illuminates so that we get to see the good, we get to see the best. Let's not hide in this idea that things have to be a certain way before I come out. The bag has to be designer before I appreciate it. The painting has to be made with oil paint in 75 different colors before I appreciate it. I have to lose what, 50, 60 pounds before I love and appreciate my body. I have to have this. I shouldn't be able to nitpick anything before I appreciate it. They get to exist at the same time. You get to appreciate, and then also afterwards you get to nitpick it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to appreciate the things that you have just because there's something to quote unquote nitpick about it. Just because it's not quote unquote perfect. Just because it didn't come in the package that you expected it to. I wrote a post that was like, expect nothing and anticipate everything. Let's not expect that we can't nitpick anything. Instead, maybe we can live in anticipation of the fact that the universe gave you a gift, of the fact that your life is getting better right now, at this moment, at the fact that you are creating this. You're creating legacy work. You're creating legacy work. You're creating multi-generational wealth. There will be a lot of things that you want to nitpick about the journey before it gets to a point that there's nothing to nitpick on. And even when you do reach that point, there is always something you're going to nitpick about it because it's expansive. There's always something you're going to want more because the energy is expansive. It always expands. You get to $1 million. That's great. Nitpick. But $1 million is now, it's now like change to me. Barya na lang yung 1 million sa akin. So what do? You expand. 2 million, 3 million, 10 million. There's always something to nitpick, but that doesn't mean that you don't get to love and appreciate yourself. You don't get to take care of yourself. You don't get to put boundaries for yourself, establish boundaries for yourself. That doesn't mean you don't get to appreciate the life that you have right now just because there's something to nitpick. They both get to live in the same room at the same time. They both get to breathe in the same room at the same time. The gratitude and then the things that we want to improve upon, the things that we already have. I get to live in this beautiful place and have so much gratitude for it and cry in happiness about this place that I have, and also see that I still don't have a dining table, and I'm gonna get a dining table soon. Right? Yeah, that's it. This is okay. I feel like I am so comfortable. I'm seated cross-legged, crisscross applesauce on the sofa right now. So it's so comfortable for me to just talk and talk, and I feel like, yeah, that's the vibe, and that's the message I have for you, group 1. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps you. The life that you're creating right now, that you're co-creating right now with the divine, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay? I just want to, the 10 of Pentacles is here. It's the most beautiful card for anything material that you want to manifest in this world, that you want to realize in this world. So yeah, if you liked this reading, if you liked the reading that you received, I would highly appreciate it if you press the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm getting to 1,000 now. So I would highly appreciate it if you came to be part of the fam. If you're not already, if you are, thank you so much. If you want to share your stories, If you want to share with me all the chismes and the cheek and the gossip and, you know, all the things in your life, the comment section is your place to share, and I would love to connect with you through there. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I do have readings available. Just check the link that's in the description. It's all there. It is all there. All of my offers are there. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's it from me for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2. Hi. So here's your reading for message. This is the message for you right now. When you are watching this, I don't know when you're watching it, whenever it is that you're watching, this is the message for you. Okay? I'm just gonna start. We have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And we have hold your vision with the fixed moon. Let me adjust this. And yes, there you go. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna get the mic. So I'm so comfortable in my seated position right now. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life, and hold your vision with the fixed moon. You want to live the most beautiful life ever, Group 2. Whether or not you admit it to yourself, you want to live a beautiful life. You want to live. I'm seeing the visual of, you know, those like it's the women with the really pretty and flowy dresses running across a beautiful castle in somewhere in Europe. Like, that's the vibe. You want to live in that beauty, that luxury, that opulence. Like balls in a huge ballroom and costumes and just wearing all the most amazing, near ostentatious stuff, but it's like, but I can wear it. Living the most beautiful life, maybe jet setting, wearing pretty frilly dresses, or if you're into wearing suits, like wearing the most luxurious silk suits as you eat in all of the best places in the world. There's kind of like a European vibe to it, but it's like anywhere. You can go anywhere and be like, live the most beautiful life. The kind of life that other people would be like, I want that life. Whether you admit it to yourself or not, that's kind of like the life that you want. That's the life that you want to live. That's certainly, like, that's me. Hold it. Hold that vision. That's what the fixed moon is saying, right? Hold your vision. You see the vision. You see the vision. If you're a K-pop fan, wavy. You see the vision and you want to. It's possible for you. That's basically what this is saying. First of all, when you admit to yourself what it is that you want, surrender to the sweetness. I'm seeing this as two meanings. The first meaning is what I'm saying. Surrender to the fact that this is what you want. Surrender to the fact that you want a sweet life. SWEET. Not the sweet life. Sakin ko, di ba? Sweet. But maybe you also want like a sweet life, like SUIT, like, you know, to own a hotel and be like London Tipton and live that kind of luxurious life. Maybe that's something that you want. But circling back to, you want to live a sweet life, you want to live a beautiful life, you want to live a pretty life. I think that's why I named my like one-on-one coaching Prettify My Life. Because if you want to prettify your life and you want to work with me, go, like, the link is in the description. Go, like, let's prettify your life together. Okay? Anyway, you want to have a pretty life, you want to have a sweet life. Surrender to that. Admit that. Tell yourself that this is what you want. In this economy, in the state of the world, yes. I want the most ostentatious and the most glamorous, opulent kind of life. Yes, in this economy. Yes, in the state of the world right now. That's the life that I want to live. I want to be a beacon of light. I want to be I want to be the kind of person that people look to and say, Group 2 created that kind of life in this economy, in this state of the world. What is Group 2 on? I want that. Like, let that be your life. Let that be, if that's the kind of life that you want, then go ahead. Create that vision. If you want to literally create a vision board for that, go ahead and hold it. And know in your heart of hearts that it is possible for you to get that. It is possible for you to live this kind of life sooner than you think. Sooner than you think. You don't have to wait until your retirement age to start doing that. You get to do that now. And then we go to the other meaning of the surrender to the sweetness, which is, I think, the meaning literally of this card, which is lean into the sweetness. Lean into making love to your life. Lean into pleasure. Lean into living the life you want right now. Even if you can't run yet in a chateau or in like a palace in Europe. Wear the pretty dresses. Put on the pretty makeup. Curl your hair. Style your hair up. Walk as if you are walking on clouds. Like float when you cross the street. Because that's the kind of energy that you want to live your life in. That is the kind of life that you want to live. Go live that now. Who's stopping you? No one. No one's stopping you. You're gonna say, in this economy, in this state of the world, yeah. I'm gonna float through the crosswalk. I am gonna float through the sidewalk. I am going to drink my coffee or tea. I'm more of a tea person, but I am gonna drink my coffee or my tea or any beverage that I wanna drink in like the most I want to say like it's like kind of pretentious almost, like you want to sip it like you're rich because that's the kind of life that you want to live. Do that now. I'm like wearing satin pants right now. I'm like living this, reading this message right now because I am wearing my one and only pair of satin pants and I am feeling the flowiness of it. Am I also a little sweaty? Yes. I don't have air conditioning yet. But that's the point. That's the point. You get to live the beautiful life that you want to live right now. You get to wear the satin pants. Like, see, there. These are my pants. They're wide-legged. That's why I can show them to you. There, satin. So cute. You get to wear the satin pants and float around everywhere right now if you want to, if you so choose. If that's the kind of life you want to live, then go ahead and do it. In your vision, like literally, if you want to make a vision board, like I said, do it. I feel like I want to do like a vision. Like, let's do that. Okay. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Like in your vision, whether you're gonna make a vision board or maybe you want to write it down so that you remember. Maybe you want to write down all the details. What kind of foods are you eating? What kind of drinks are you drinking? What kind of items are you buying for yourself? What kind of clothes are you wearing? Yes, it can be like names of designers, but it can also be like the styles. Maybe you want to look at the styles of clothing that you want to wear, and then how can you get there? Like where, and also like places you're going to, what kind of work you're doing. If it's like hobbies, what kind of hobbies are you doing? I like to tell myself that I am more than a career, quote unquote. I am more of like I have a I have a constellation or a collection of hobbies I make money from. So maybe that's the kind of life you want to live. You want to make money from your hobbies. Not necessarily a career, but you want to make money from your hobbies. You're enjoying your life. You have pleasure for the things that you do, and you're making money while doing it, and you're able to live this opulent and luxurious life from the money that you're making from your hobbies that you're making because you like doing them. So write that list down. Write that list down, make that vision board, and then ask yourself, how can I get to this vision in the fastest way possible? Again, if you want some help, I literally, that's the thing that I do. I want to help you prettify your life. Let's prettify your life together. Link is in the description. But anyway, if you want to start, for example, with wearing all of the pretty frilly clothes, ukay, besh, thrifting, that's the word in English, ukay, thrifting, that's something that you can do. Or you can hey friends, where are you buying clothes? Help me buy clothes. Or if you want to start with the food that you're eating, the drinks that you're drinking, do that. Find the recipes, meal prep, marinate all of the things, and then cook, and then get thrift pretty plates. Get the cheapest pretty plates that you can get. There are lots of pretty plates in online shopping, like Lazada and Shopee. Get those. You don't have to wait until you get to X amount of money, until you get to live in the best places in order to start living the life that you want. You don't have to fly to Europe to wear a long fluffy frilly dress and run in a palace. I was gonna say punta kang Malacanang. You're na pala may nila. Punta kang Malacanang, doon ka tumakbo-takbo, di ba? Go to a hotel, go to a fancy hotel, wear the pretty dress and just take pictures there and then leave. You don't have to buy anything. Di ba? Have fun. Have fun. Create the life that you want to create as you're having fun. Hold that vision. Create the vision of the life that you want. Hold it and then create it. Doesn't have to have a high price tag. You can get the higher price tag soon. Right now, if it's still a little out of budget, it's okay. You get the ones from Lazada, you get the ones from Shopee. And then you start creating the life that you want right now. I'm gonna get the tarot cards now. I'm gonna put the mic down. And then I'm gonna get the cards. Let's see what else. What other messages want to come up for you. Group 2. 9 of Wands. See, it's like a stairway. You're walking up to your goals. The Hangman. The Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Woohoo! We have the 5 of Wands. This one. And you have the Ace of Wands. I got this for my journaling this morning. I shared it on my Instagram if you wanna share, if you wanna see. Hindi ko alam kung kailan ko ito i-upload. Baka hindi niya na maabutan. Anyway. Okay, I got my mic again. I'm sure you heard it. gonna start right there. I just said here, right? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, it's this image of it's showing an image of stairs. So stairs or steps are created with each of the 9 wands going towards your dream, going towards your goals. Now, that's why Hold the Vision is here. That's why everything I said a while ago is here, because we have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman, the Hangman is asking you. The Hangman is asking you if you have to stay where you are at right now, with nothing materially or physically changing in your life for a certain period of time. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Where will you pour your heart into? If for a certain amount of time, the Hangman, 12 weeks, 1 plus 2, 3 months, that is kind of 12 weeks, okay? If for a certain amount of time, nothing changes and you have to stay here in this position, stay where you are right now. It's, if you're manifesting more money, it's still, like you're in the same salary grade. You're in the same salary grade you're where you're at. You're in the same place where you're at. Nothing physical is gonna change in this period of time. What are you gonna do? Where will you put your passion towards? Where will you put your heart towards? Where will you pour your heart into? That's why we have Hold the Vision and Surrender to the Sweetness. Live that sweet, beautiful, pretty life that you want to live in the place that you're at right now. Your circumstances at the moment don't have, like the outside circumstances that you have, your job, the place that you live in, the people you're surrounded with, they don't have to change right now for you to start living your life, for you to start living the life that you want to live. That's what the Hangman is saying. So the question now is, where are you going to pour your heart into? Are you going to pour your heart into complaining? Are you going to pour your heart into wallowing away in sadness because your situation is not changing? Or are you going to pour your heart into the sweetness? Are you going to surrender to the sweetness? Are you going to surrender to continuing to dream this dream while you are slowly shifting the things that you can control in order to shift your reality, in order to shift your mindset? There is this internal battle with the Five of Wands that I'm seeing. Like I said, or maybe even external. Like I said, like, people are asking you, you want to live like that in this economy? You want to strive to be a millionaire in this economy? What will it take for you to be like, yeah, that's what I want and I'm getting that? No question. What will it take for you to sit in that knowing that this is only temporary, knowing that this seemingly unchanging environment, this seemingly unchanging 3D reality is going to change eventually? You're just in that period right now where things are kind of in a standstill. And soon enough, you will get that last one. We have the Nine of Wands here. You will get that last one that you need to complete the stairs, to complete the vision, to complete the action towards the life that you want to live. You'll get that soon enough. But what is being required of you is to get comfortable being where you're at right now. And being comfortable in keeping the vision, like being happy with the vision, just being a vision for this time. For this very, very like fleeting moment of a few weeks or a few months. To surrender to doing things in pleasure and enjoy and making love to your life right now, no matter how unideal the life that you're living now might be. How can you surrender to that and enjoy the process and enjoy the life that you have right now anyway, even if it is less than ideal? Yeah. And they said I'm done. Okay. So yeah. It's coming. It really is. The ask from the universe right now is to keep on keeping on. Keep on having the faith. Keep on leaning into the knowing that your dream life is available for you. Okay? So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay, we're done. So that is your message for today, group 2. I hope that you liked the message. I hope that it resonated and the message gets to help you as you move forward. Thank you so much for sticking out until the end. If you liked your reading, if you liked this video, I would highly appreciate it if you press the like button for this video and subscribe to my channel. I am moving towards 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to be part of the fam, I hope you do subscribe. If you already are, thank you so much. If you want to share your stories, if you want to share all the cheek, all the gossip, share your vision in the comments. If you want to share the vision, and like once you see it written down and posted, it's gonna be like, okay, this is real. This is really what I am wanting and creating for myself. If you want to do that, if you want to share other stories, the comment section is your place. I would love to connect with you through there. If you want to work with me, I kept on saying prettify my life, right? Like you and me talking for, I think that's 2 hours, the time I reserved. Yeah, 2 hours. You and me talking, helping, like what we're helping you prettify your life. We're prettifying your life together. Or if you want to do like, if you want to work with me in other ways, the tarot readings, check the link in the description. It's all there if you want to work with me one-on-one. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it from me for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm rooting for you and I'm so excited for the life that you are creating for yourself right now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, group 3. I didn't know what to do with my hands. Hi. So this is your reading for message for you to hear right now, regardless of when you are watching this. Whether it's close to when I upload this or not, then this is the message for you. We're just gonna dive right in. We're gonna start. We have the blue flame, which says spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay, and we have work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. I love it. So the message for you, let me grab the mic so that I can start my my sermon chart. It's pretty clear right now. You are going through this process of awakening. You are going through this process of getting your eyes opened, whether you are doing it consciously or not. You're getting your eyes open to a new reality, a deeper view of the world, a more, I would say, a different viewpoint of the truth. I like saying that, I just tell it to myself, and then when it comes up in readings, I say it. That one of the things that I believe at the moment, of course, things can change, is that there's only one truth. There's only one truth, and there are different sides to looking at it. There are different viewpoints that people see the truth from. So I guess one of the things that we get to do as humans in this lifetime is one of the ways that we get to deepen our human experience is to be able to see the truth from different angles, right? Because when people say, oh, I experienced this, but then other people say, oh, I don't experience this, then that's already like, no one is lying. Hopefully, these people are not lying when they say they do or do not experience such things, but it's because, it's just two different sides of the same truth. Today is the 12th of October. As I am recording this, hopefully I'll get it up soon. And we get to live different kinds of realities. Each and every single person on this earth gets to live a different kind of reality in the truth that today is October 12th, that we kind of all agree that today is October 12th, and each of us gets to live a different kind of reality. I am sitting here doing readings. Someone is working, someone is experiencing highs, someone is experiencing lows, someone is experiencing mid, all of these things. Anyway, my point is, you're in this time when you are awakening to maybe a wider viewpoint from where you're standing, or you're able to see a different viewpoint. In any case, the truth is, maybe there's a new dimension of the truth that you are able to see. And something is being activated there. Activation is there. Something is being activated within you through this awakening. Perhaps because of the wider viewpoint that you're able to see from. You're realizing that there are things that you want to do, things that you no longer want to do, things that maybe you want to forgive someone, maybe you want to jump in and do something, maybe you want to contact someone, maybe you want to download the dating app. I don't know. Whatever it is, this activation, this awakening that you may be experiencing at the moment requires you to work through your fears, requires you to, perhaps this is a fear of the unknown, perhaps this is you being afraid because you can't see the other side of what you need to do. Perhaps this new viewpoint is scary. Perhaps this new, this additional information to the truth that you already know is intimidating, is not comfortable. An example would be like in the love life category. I would just say that as an example. And I love how there are jokes that people make online about, because I'm certainly like this. People who are like, I'm just waiting for my man to show up, but I don't go out, and I only exclusively go like meet female friends, and as a woman, as a female, and I only exclusively go out with female friends or women friends. I only stay at home on the weekends. I only work and I don't do stuff. And then I'm just expecting the man to show up at my doorstep. And then, a version of the truth would be, it's like multi-layered, because, and then I learned that you actually have to go out. You actually have to go out. You actually have to like meet people to date. Like what? But then there's also another layer of what you want will naturally come to you. Like you don't have to, there is a certain aspect of you not having to do anything more than is necessary. So what I'm saying is any layer of that, like, okay, I'm just gonna use myself an example because that love life example is me. Like my comfort zone was, I'm gonna wait for the man to show up. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna meet female friends exclusively or gay friends exclusively. And I'm just gonna meet my friends like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just staying at home otherwise. And then working through my fear, I have to go out. I have to date and I have to like put myself out there. That's a part of working through my fear in terms of, you know, what to do to have, but I want to be in a relationship with someone hopefully someday soon. And part of working through my fear is, oh, I have to be seen. I have to show myself. I have to go and show that I am available to date. Like that's scary. But if that's something that I want, then I'm gonna have to work through that fear. And then again, the other layer that I said, which is also kind of scary, is that I get to just trust that I'm doing what's right by me. And the way that I'm showing up is right by me, because it's kind of scary to be like, but I'm not on dating apps. How will I find a man? Right? I barely go out. How will I meet someone? I don't have dating apps. I only meet female friends. I don't really have any guy friends. Or I'm not really telling my friends that I'm, you know, all of these. Like those are fears that we want to work through as we are being awakened more to, hey, you're actually ready to be like in a relationship. Okay, so what do we do? So I don't know if that example makes sense. I hope it did. If it didn't, I am sorry. But what I'm just trying to say is that when you start to wake up and realize more things that maybe you want in your life, or things that you desire, and maybe, you know, ways in which you want to move through the world, through the things that you're realizing, you're gonna have to work through some fears. You're gonna have to show up in a way that might feel scary for you, but is necessary to be able to integrate your learnings and your awakening and your activation, and to be able to, how do you say this, and to be able to live the life that you want to live. If you want to be in a relationship, there are things that, like a romantic relationship, if you want to get married or you want to have a long-term partner, then there are some things that are important for you to do and to work on in order to, you know, open up and welcome that reality for yourself, even if those steps are scary. For some people, it's the dating apps that are scary. For some, it's sitting in the knowing and in the trust that maybe your person will just land on your doorstep one day unexpectedly. It depends. It depends on the person and how things will work for each person. You're just working through that. You realize that you deserve better in your job, then work through the fear of demanding more. Okay. Yeah, just these things that are like, what am am I gonna say? Wait. So yeah, it's important that we work through these fears in the ways that in which we want to show up, in the ways that in how we want to live life. Like, you want to live your life in a certain way. There are some things that you're gonna do which can be outside of your comfort zone at the moment. For me, it's certainly like showing up consistently, and then showing my face as well. That's something that's kind of scary for me. Not kind of, it really is. I'm scared of being seen, literally, but also like figuratively, which is why a couple of hours ago I just uploaded a YouTube short with my face on it. Because yeah, that's something that is, as I go through this awakening, and as I get more into the knowing of what I do deserve and what I desire in this lifetime, it requires me to move in ways that are scary for me at the moment. Maybe one day I won't be afraid of showing my face online or in general, but right now I'm afraid of that. I'm still gonna do it though. I'm still gonna do my best to do it. So that's something that, that's the message for you there, that I hope we're getting. I hope I was able to explain it well. If not, you can ask me in the comments. But yeah, I think it's understandable. I'm just getting more messages for you now. The 10 of Cups is here. The 10 of Cups is here. I love it. I'm so excited with the 10 of Cups. Because it is, I say it's like the happily ever after card. Okay. There you go. Ooh, 2 sevens came out at the same time. Okay. So maybe 7 is an important number for you. 777, 777. Yeah. Okay. Temperance here is talking about the knowing. And it's talking about sitting in the truth, period, and also your unique expression of truth. And so so it's like, for if you're like me, and I'm doing this spiritual entrepreneurship, then, or like entrepreneurship in general, there is a requirement for you to show up, not just to to show up every day consistently to do the work, and also to show up to promote your business, to promote your service work, the work that you do for the world, to show up and have the audacity to promote yourself everywhere. And for some, it is to show your face. So showing up in all of the ways in which it matters, that's you can say that that's the truth. So, whether you show your face or not, when you have a business, it's important for your business to be seen. So it's important for your business to show up, right? So that's kind of the truth. And then, so now you are awakening to this fact. You are awakening to this knowing. For example, if you're an entrepreneur. And now the Queen of Swords says, okay, so what is your version of that? What is your unique expression of truth? If it is true that businesses and entrepreneurs need to show up in one way or another in order for their endeavors to be successful, what is your unique expression of truth? How are you showing up uniquely on your own? So for me, it's this here, doing videos, pick a card reading for YouTube, starting the shorts with my face. I'm also showing up on Instagram more these past few days. I'm doing my best to sustain that. That's my version of it. That's my unique expression of truth. So there are other ways in which I could show up. I don't know the other ways yet, but we'll see. For now, that is the clear decision and action step that I am taking, because that feels, yes, it is scary for me, but I also know that that is something that I know I get to do and I could do, even if it is so freaking scary. Okay. Anyway, and then the Ten of Cups, which is showing that this happily ever after, this life that is emotionally fulfilling and satisfying and just happy, is available for you. It is available for you. A life that is, I want to say simple. I want to say a life that is simple in the way that it is fulfilling and happy. It is available. See, the strings there, it's not jumbled up and complicated. It makes sense, it all connects. That kind of life is available for you. A sort of uncomplicated life, if you want to call it that. Uncomplicated in a way that it is so fulfilling and gives so much happiness to you. And it's not the happiness that fades after a couple of hours and then you need another dopamine hit. It's happiness that is lasting, that is there always, and that is available for you. And what is required here, what is also being asked of you, is what we have with the sevens here. So the Seven of Swords is showing that there is a requirement for you to choose yourself. To choose yourself. If you look at the card, I'm interpreting it this way. So there are 7 swords, right? And 6 are on display. These 6 are on display. But the 7th one is hidden underneath the fox's body. So the fox is hiding it, is lying down on it so that it's not so noticeable. That is the fox's way in this card of defending itself, of protecting itself. So that if, for example, someone comes in and wants to do harm on the fox, there is 6 swords there. If they take it all away, there's still one hidden. There's still one weapon that the fox can use to defend itself. It's kind of like that. You choosing yourself. You making sure that you are well protected, well supported, and you're doing what it is that you need to do in order to do that, in order to have that for yourself. You get to have this emotionally fulfilling, very simple life, in the simplicity that it is fulfilling, when you start to choose to defend your happiness, when you start to choose to protect yourself and your sanity, your state, your goals, your desires, your loved ones, and yourself. That's what I'm getting here with the 7 of Swords. Because you already have this knowing. You already know more of the truth. You already know more of the truth. You already know what it is that you want to do. And then you're starting to know what it is for. You're starting to see the image of what this happily ever after means for you. And so it is important for you to start protecting yourself so that you get to that happily ever after. You get to your goals and your dreams, so that the action steps that you take, they make sense. there is, I want to say it's like a sacred selfishness, because when we call people selfish, it's like a bad thing, but there is something good in selfishness. There's a good point to it, right? Because it's like, for example, if you're chronically selfless and you give away everything you have to other people, as in 100% you give it away to other people, what about you? What happens when you starve? What happens when you don't have the resources, when you don't have the time, the money, the energy? What happens to you? Can you trust that people are gonna help you? No. Because in the first place, we look after ourselves as well. We get to look after other people, but also it's gonna be hard for us to trust that other people will help us, will drop everything to help us, because people have their own lives as well, and it's not bad to think that. And so there is this level of selfishness that is sacred. A level of selfishness that says that I am also going to take care of myself, even as I serve the world, even as I help other people. And that's, I think, the kind of sacred selfishness required to be able to reach this happily ever after. We can help as much as we want, but we also have to remember to take care of ourselves. And then with the Chariot is moving in that. The Chariot says you make a choice and then you run with it. You take an action step and you run with it, even if you're scared. Especially when you're scared. You go do it, because the happily ever after lives on the other side of the fear. The beautiful life lives on the other side of your fear. And then that's it. So, you're happily ever after. The beautiful life. You're being more open. Your eyes are being opened to the possibility of that happening for you. You get to see the possibility of that happening for you. That's what you're awakening towards. And if you want it, which I know that you do, it's important that you move. You move towards it, even when you're afraid. You work through your fears. You say you're afraid and you do it anyway. You jump. You'll scream in fear the entire time, but then you jumped anyway. And you get closer to landing to where you're meant to land, to where you want to land, to where you desire to land, to your happily ever after. And that's it. That's it. Yeah. Anything else? No more. Yep. That is the message. And I'm so excited for you and the life that you're creating for yourself, Group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I hope it helps you moving forward as you live your life and create this wonderful life. If you like the reading, I would highly appreciate it if you press the like video. The like button on this video. I always get it messed up. The like button on this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for doing that in advance. Yeah, if you want to join our little family here, I'm getting to 1,000 subscribers, and so if you would like to be part of that, I would highly appreciate it. And if you already are, hi, thank you so much. If you want to share your stories, you want to share your dreams, you want to share what your version of happily ever after is, if you want to share what you got awakened to, what new realizations you're having, you want to share everything, the comment section is yours. I would love to connect with you through there. Only if you want to. not a requirement, only if you want to. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, then the link is in the description. The link is in the description, and yeah, you can just go there and check out my offers, what I have for you, and then if you want, we can work together. But that is it from me for you, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, group 4. Hi. So this is your reading for just a message for you right now. Regardless of when you're watching this is your message for right now. We're just gonna get into it. We have We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. And then we have a new romantic cycle begins with the new moon in Libra. Okay. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'm gonna get the mic. I'm gonna say it straight up. Group 4. You may just be about to enter a new romantic relationship or romantic partnership that will last. If you are in a heterosexual, if you're like heterosexual, then this may be the relationship that will be the one where this is gonna be your future husband or wife. This is gonna be if you're a woman, you're gonna be birthing this person's babies, and if you are a man, your partner will be birthing your babies. That's the vibe. Of course, it's babies you're gonna have together, so it's both your babies, but you know what I'm talking about. So maybe you have been in this period of, will I ever find someone? Will I ever have that happily ever after? You know, have that and you may now kiss the bride moment. Then the answer is yes. That's happening for you. And it may well be soon. I'm asking if I need to like say it in another way, if there's like a because if this is a message for you now, then that means that this is available for you very soon. This is available for you soon. Okay, so I think that's pretty clear. I'm actually now being called to just get the tarot cards because it's, yeah, love life here. And deep love. So deep love being shared with both of you. Mother's milk. That's why I said the marriage and the kids part, and then birth as a portal, marriage and the kids part. That's the vibe. And so we're gonna move on. Is the new moon coming up next in Libra? I think it is. Sorry. I think we're having a new moon, and it's gonna be. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up because I don't know. So I'm just gonna get the cards now. This is so interesting. I usually anyway. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna. Okay, we're just gonna see what's going on more. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I'm not about to cry, by the way. It's just like, ooh. Excuse me. This is, woohoo. Yes. Okay. So Yeah, so okay, I'm just gonna say the cards first. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Mother of Swords or the Queen of Swords, we have the Chariot, we have the Tower, and we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so it's interesting. When the Two of Pentacles first came up, the first message was like you have two choices, and so I was like, ooh, two choices of potential partners. But then this is also aside from that, for some of you it may well be that you have options. So here there's two people who can be like a potential lifelong romantic partner or a lifelong partner. Your husband, your wife, your person. For some, if it's not, if you know, it for some it can be like there is one person that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. The choice is about what kind of life you're gonna live, and whether or not, no, regardless of what the Two of Pentacles represents for your particular situation, all of these cards are saying the same message, which is it is important for you to be very clear, be very, very, very clear about the standards that you have for your lifelong partner, for your future husband, wife, person, number one. Number two, your standards for yourself as the person in the relationship with your future husband, wife, person. And then number three, of the life that you're going to be building together. It is very vital for you to be clear about that, to be clear about the standards. If you want to have kids, to be clear about what kind of environment you want to create for your children. What kind of, maybe you already want to research on it. Okay, here's the thing. I'm just gonna tell you this script form. I'm single, and I want that. This is kind of like I want to get married someday. So I want to meet my person, my husband, my future husband. I want to meet him, and I want to get married, and I want to have kids. That is, I know that I wanted that ever since I was young, and then I kind of put it aside because I was taught that a career was more important, like work, and then now I found my way back to that desire. So that's what I'm working on, and now I'm actually, here's the thing. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you this, the very clear part, because I'm actually already thinking about like how do I want to raise my kids? What kind of house do I want to hopefully have when my kids get born? And what kind of life I want. Like what kind of lifestyle I want to provide for them. So that I'm already thinking about these things, and I know it's not just me, but it's also dependent on my partner, which is why I'm already thinking about these things, and I know that these things are gonna be really good for them, like giving them, a good house to live in, and making sure that we have all the basics covered and a little bit more, things like that. And so I would want my future husband to be someone who aligns with these kinds of goals, who has the same or similar value system as me, or who can improve on my value system, so that we can give the best for the kids and create a beautiful life for ourselves as well. And even if it's not about kids, even if you're like, I want to have a partner, I want to be with my person, but I don't really want to have kids, that's fine. Then you would want to make sure that you align your standards to that your partner is okay with not having kids. I scroll a lot on social media. I'm also like chronically online, mostly. I'm chronically online, and I see these stories of one of the pair wanting kids and then one of the pair not wanting to have kids, and that's a really huge point of conflict between the two, because of course that's something that's very fundamental in the relationship, and causes of separation, divorce, things like that. So you would want to be with someone who has the same goals and desires as you, has the same value system as you, in terms of the life that you want to build together, because you're going to be a team, whether there are kids or not involved, or pets or whatever, or a business, whatever it is that you're going to, or maybe just whatever kind of life you're going to build together. You would want that your partner can agree with you on that. So that's number one. Number two, at the same time, I'm also thinking about how I'm going to act with my husband, with my future husband, with my future kids. I'm also thinking about how I am going to act. And it's not gonna be like once I meet my future husband, I'm going to start improving on myself and then acting the way that I want to act in front of my future husband. No, I'm gonna start doing that now. I'm going to start being in the energetics, or tapping into the energetics of who I want to be for my future husband and my future kids. Your standards have to be clear, because if the standards are not clear, it's going to be hard to move forward. You would want to go into this relationship with, how do I say this? With a certain set of standards, with a certain with intentionality. That's the word I found it and then I forgot it, and then I found it again. So intentionality, which is why people say it's important that when you date to find your, even with dating pala, even with dating, it's important for you to be clear about your intentions for dating, right? Are you dating just to meet people, to like increase your social bank or whatever, or are you meeting people to date, to like have fun times with, or are you dating to look for your person? Are you dating to find your person? So there are very different energetics that come with that. You show up to dates differently depending on what you're looking for. If you're just looking to date for a one night stand, you're gonna show up differently compared to if you're looking for your future husband or your future wife. But just thinking about it, it's very different energetics. And it's important for you to be clear about the energetics. Because like these two cards said, this person is going to be the one whom you will be spending the rest of your life with. Or hopefully a very, very long time with. And so it is important that you are clear about what your standards are for this person. You're clear about what your standards are for yourself. And you're clear about the intention of the relationship. Marriage, kids, pets. Do you want farmland? Do you want to build something together? Whatever it is. it's very, very important that your intention is clear about it, so you know how to move forward. The Chariot is like moving forward, so you know how to move forward. And yes, you're gonna make mistakes. That's human, and at least your intention is still clear. Okay. And then with the Tower here that is coming up, the Tower is showing that when you are intentional about the relationship that you want to build with your person, there is a part of you, or there are parts of you that are gonna have to leave, that are gonna have to go, that you're gonna have to say goodbye to, because it is not gonna be helpful in the relationship that you want to build, sorry, in the life that you want to build with your partner, with your person. So an example would be that if you say that you want to have kids, and you want to be a very good parent to your kids, then you're gonna have to also be responsible for yourself right now. If you want them to know, for example, if you want them to be good, do you want to be good adults, and good and capable adults, for example, because you're seeing all of these people on the internet who don't know how to cook, who don't know how to clean, who don't know how to do their laundry. If you want your kids to be capable at those things, then you're gonna have to learn how to do those things as well, so that you can teach your kids how to do it. If you want that you and your husband, or you and your family, the family that you're gonna build, whether it's two of you or more, that you and your partner or more people are gonna be involved in that. If you want to have a healthy lifestyle, then you're gonna have to start to have a healthy lifestyle now. You're gonna have to start figuring out what the best eating lifestyle for you is, what exercises you enjoy, and why you want to do that. It's like, for me, I want to be healthy and strong so that I can be with my future kids, and I can run around with my future kids and play with them, and have fun with them, and be the parent who's there, and not just be like, oh, I'm too tired to do this, I'm too tired to play with you. I don't want to be that kind of parent. Starting now, I'm slowly and surely doing my best. I'm slowly and surely doing my best so that when that time comes, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to carry my kids and run around with them. I have a niece, and every time that I communicate with her, and whether I'm doing something good or I'm doing something that I think is not so good, that shapes me, and that kind of helps me shape how I wanna, first of all, interact with her moving forward, because I do love my niece, but also when I have kids, this is how I wanna do it. It's kind of like having a practice run right now. So when you're clear and intentional about the life that you want to live, and the standards that you have with your romantic partner, with your person, and you start acting that way, there are things that you're gonna have to say goodbye to. And the Five of Swords here is just showing that there's a certain strategy that is very important for you to implement. And even if you think that it's like losing the battle and winning the war, so right now everything I'm saying may be so difficult, right? It's like, so Lenny, you're saying that if I want my future partner to take care of me and be, very caring and tend to my every need, then I have to Then I have to take care of myself first and do the and you do the things, so, and that can be hard right now. And like if you want to have, if you want to build a family that's going to be like generational wealth, then you're going to have to start saving up right now, then, and forego some certain expenses that you may have. Then that's exactly what I'm saying. But it's gonna be worth it. That's you're losing the battle right now, so it's delayed gratification. I don't know how long the delay will be, but there is gratification that is promised at the end. So that's the strategy that we're gonna have to be involved with, that we're gonna have to, get in on. Delayed gratification, losing the battle and winning the war. Because this relationship that is coming for you is sturdy, is strong, is deep, it is high, it is wide, it is everything that you dream of. And for you to be able to meet it at that level of this is everything that I've dreamed of, and to be able to live the rest of your life with that, knowing that this is everything that I've ever dreamed of, it is important for you to also do what is required for you to meet it there. If you want to be the best partner the world has ever seen, then you're gonna have to start practicing how to be the best partner right now, even when your partner is not here yet, even when your person is not here yet. If you want to become the best mom or the best dad in the world, then you're gonna have to start working towards that right now, knowing that that it is promised for you, knowing that your person is coming and the life that you want to live is happening for you. Okay, I hope that I'm making sense with it. I hope that I made sense and that I got the point across, because my brain is now saying, okay, this is the end of the reading. So I hope that it resonated and helped you make decisions moving forward. Group 4, that is what I have for you for the reading. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. If you liked the reading, I would highly appreciate it if you press the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to share your stories with me, like your desires for the kind of life that you want to build with your person and all of that, whatever it is that you want to share with me, I would love to read it. The comment section is yours. If you want to, you can share anything that you want, and I would love to connect with you through there. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I do have those. I have those offers. They are in the description. There's a link in the description, and you can get the things to work with me through there. And my upstairs neighbor is now doing construction, so I'm ending my reading here. That is it for you from me. Group 4, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.